Hello everyone and welcome to
Monday Muscles!
So today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to talk about how the muscles are stimulated. So Arthur, how are the muscles stimulated?
There are electric pulses that come from your brain down your nerves and into your muscles, and that makes them move. And everyone that we're going to showcase in the series will be moved by the brain.
Absolutely. So the electrical signal from the brain goes down through the nerves into the muscles, making the muscles contract. Now I've got a unit here which helps to do that. So it's an electrical muscle stimulator. So I've got the pads here, the electrodes that send the muscles through. And if you remember from the first episode, I talked about the muscles that open your hand being up here. We'll show you what that looks like. So Arthur, can you turn that up for me? So Arthur's just going to steadily turn that up, and we'll see what happens when the stimulation is strong enough to move my muscles.
So this is on 20 right now.
And I can't feel it, so keep going. Okay, so I can feel a pulse coming through, but it's not strong enough to move my fingers. So keep going.
This is 40.
Okay, and we can see a little flicker there, can't we?
Yeah, tight.
But it's not enough to move my fingers. So keep going. So this is completely involuntary. This is not me moving anything. Okay, so one of my fingers is going, but that's it. So we need a bit more stimulation.
So this is 60.
And you can see now that that's enough stimulation to get my fingers moving. So do you want to turn that up just a little bit more? So this is nothing to do with me. I'm relaxing my hand. I'm not trying to fight it, or I'm not trying to move it alongside. And if I do try and stop it, you can see that my arm's moving, or I'm getting different finger moving depending on what's going on. So let's see if we can see what's going on. So Arthur's going to turn it either up or down, and let's see if it changes the stimulation, just to show that I'm not having an influence on anything. So I'm guessing that's up because my little finger started joining in. So I can feel everything that's going on, but this is particularly good for someone who's had a brain injury or stroke. When their hand isn't working, we can stimulate that quite nicely. So if you turn it back down, this is a pulsed one, so you can see that it's flickering through. You can do a sustained contraction, so we'll just lower the contraction down from the very top and then change the settings to show what it looks like for a sustained.
How do I change the settings?
Just let it go. There you go.
There we go.
Okay, so it's back down to 0, so Arthur's going to turn it up.
Be warned, this is quite funny.
Go on then, you ready?
10.
So what this does, it's on a setting now where it sustains a stretch. Go on, keep going, I can't feel anything. It sustains a stretch. Okay, I can feel it, but it's not enough to move my hand just yet. So keep going. Okay, that'll do. And then when it comes on, it will stay on for a while. There we go. And then it will slowly fade off again. So it's more of a sustained stretch. And this helps people whose hands don't work very well by stimulating the muscles in the way that they can't because of their brain injury. So hopefully that's been useful in terms of how we can stimulate muscles when they don't work very well. And how the electric current from the brain gets to move the muscles. So, should we end on a high five?
Oh yeah, right.
It's gone. You ready?
Yep.
Go on, turn it up for me. There we go. So I hope you've enjoyed today's episode of Monday Muscles. We've had a request for the knee next week. So join us next week where we'll be going through some exercises for your knee. And we'll see you next week on
Monday Muscles!